Start streaming. Twitch currently says offline. There, it says live. Okay, we're live. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Acala. I'm your Dungeon Master, The Batch, and this is an episode of Adventures in Acala. I have everybody with me. Well, not everybody. I have Livy. I have Livy, Zumi, and Shali. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
All right, I'm used to saying I have everybody with me.
I mean, it's everybody for this.
It's everybody for this, yes. So here's my little spiel about Adventures in Acala. Usually, well, yeah. Sorry, stumbled on my words. It's a drop-in, drop-out game. Whoever wants to play can play. Adventurers meet in the Midhaven chapter of the Adventurers Guild to take a quest and to earn gold, basically. A little spoiler, I have something a little different planned. Instead of taking a quest, which you'll find out as soon as we start. So not much of a spoiler, but we're starting. Usually I start out with having everybody arrive at the tavern, but I'm starting out with them in the tavern just to get the show on the road. So Libby is playing Bryn Ashton, which she played in the last Adventures in Acala a couple weeks ago. We decided that Bryn was in the Adventurers Guild. She was taking a break from it, and after the encounter with the Beholder, she's wanted back in, so she's back at the Adventurers Guild. In case anybody didn't watch, do you want to kind of introduce Bryn?
Oh, gosh, I have to remember. Yeah, so Bryn was kind of following in her father's footsteps of being a soldier, warrior, fighter, and has decided to, after the little incident at the conference, she's wants to get back into some adventuring to help the land, help the country, whatever we are in.
Mm.
Province, I don't know.
You're in Midhaven, which is the capital of the entire thing of both nations. It's the seat of power of the empire.
Yes. So she wants to do her family proud and follow in her father's footsteps.
So much. Show the players. That is Bryn. And Shali is playing Kudvix, the Barbarian.
Yeah.
Do you have any info to share on Kudvix, or are we just gonna go?
He's an awakened tree.
He's an awakened tree. That's it right there.
He's upset that people tore down a forest or something. I don't know. I had a backstory planned for him at one point, but I forgot it.
That's fine. And Zumi is playing. How do you pronounce it?
Lumira.
Numira.
Lumira, yeah.
Okay. The water fairy. You got any backstory for her?
She was taken in by a monastery ages ago, and she just decided she wanted to go out and help, people.
Okay.
That's about it.
So that's who we've got, and we start off with a gathering of adventurers. There are more adventurers in the tavern. I don't have tokens up, but a gathering of adventurers in the Direwolf Tavern in Midhaven. You've been summoned by the leaders of the Midhaven Guild chapter, Van Stormshot and Anli Sanima. Kind of sounded like I had a stroke just then. Uh,
Only a
Um,
tad.
what?
Wait a little bit.
Said only a tad.
Van Stormshot and Anli Sanima are the leaders of the Westwind Guild chapter. What Westwind? Midhaven Guild chapter. Westwind is the main guild chapter. And they have someone you may or may not recognize. Depends on if you've crossed paths with her in the guild, but someone who's been around for a while, Krista Evelyn, an adventurer with the Midhaven Guild. Oh, okay. Rubik's is talking in the chat there, in the Discord. Just got distracted by the bloop. Try not to get distracted by the bloops, Brian. And so they've gathered you all here, and everyone's kind of talking and chat. Oh, let me put some music on. Crap. Wait, is that the right music? Yeah, that's the right music, but it won't play.
I don't know. Because I can't hear it.
Hopefully that's not too loud or too quiet on the other side. Okay. But as everyone's talking and chatting, as they've gathered into the tavern, Van calls out for everyone to quiet down. Now, the last Adventures in Acala that we did that was actually in this tavern was a year and a half ago. So I don't expect anybody to remember what happened in them.
I was in it.
You were in it, yes. You
there?
at least
I was
remember
in
that
it.
much. Yes.
Well, Doko was there, not me.
So I'm gonna have to do a tad bit of exposition here, to remind you all what happened. Van introduces Krista and says, "You all might know Krista Evelyn here, and some of you may have adventured with her before. And who was with her last time? Was that Doko and Pom Pom?"
I think
Yeah,
so, yeah.
Yeah.
could have been.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that at least one of them is in the room right now. Oh, I forgot to put up the timeline again. I forgot to put it up.
I was about to say, is this before or after what's going on in main campaign?
Okay.
You know, actually, we just discussed that before.
Yeah.
Oh, because like
Literally.
both of
It's
them are there.
concurrently.
I'm bouncing all over the place.
Because Pom Pom and Doko are both at that fight.
How do I full screen this?
This is taking place the day before that battle.
Oh, okay. So they're getting ready to leave.
Yeah, let me. Shit. What am I doing?
Ah.
My brain
Ask
just got
myself
really
every day.
confused. Here, I'll do it this way. Share. Change stream. There, let's do that. Okay. All right. So I've got it up on the live stream. I don't have it up on the Roll20, but you guys can look in the Discord. So, sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. I meant to do this right at the start. The Adventures in Acala that we've done. This is the timeline. Let me make sure it. Yeah, okay. This is the timeline. They've been occurring alongside the He Has Risen campaign ever since the party in He Has Risen finished building the Direwolf Tavern. This tavern. The first 4 that you see were not done on stream. They were done by my home group before we started doing the stream ones. But you'll see the dates for each one. If you were to watch them alongside He Has Risen, you could track when they happened. But the 4th was the day after you built the Direwolf Tavern, and they've been going alongside your He Has Risen adventures since then. And the current date is Somi's the 22nd, and He Has Risen. This session is taking place on the 21st. A little confusing, but this current session is taking place on the 21st. So I'll go ahead and switch back to where to go. Switch back to that. Okay. Got that out of the way. Sorry about that. But I'll say that Doko is here. I closed all my folders.
3 barbarians.
Doko's a barbarian?
He's a monk barbarian.
Oh, right. Okay.
He's a monk barbarian.
Barbarian. I don't know where his I have absolutely no idea where his token is in all my folders over here. They're not organized, so I'm not going to drop his token in. But I'll say Doko is
I don't
there.
have access to it. He's just I think it was a stock.
Yeah, it was a stock turtle. But I'll say Doko is there, and Doko is kind of just eyeing Krista because of what happened in the last session. Not the last one, but the last one that took place in the tavern. Krista revealed that she was working with the monsters that attacked the tavern, but renounced them and helped you defeat them. And when you were outside of the tavern, revealed that they were they were related to the Fiend King.
Oh, well, Bryn doesn't know any of this, but wow.
No. But I'm reminding pretty much everybody who would have either been there or seen that episode.
So is the Fiend King like that horrible uncle at Thanksgiving for this one?
What?
Would the Fiend King be the horrible uncle at Thanksgiving for Krista?
I'm not
I'm not following.
Okay. It's not just me.
There's always like at Thanksgiving you have that horrible racist or like MAGA uncle or somebody that's like going off on something and you're just like, okay, thanks, Uncle Bob. Never mind.
Nobody ever understands me.
When Van introduces Krista, he says that, and a couple of you, or looks around the room, one of you may be aware that Krista was working for the Fiend King, the very same Fiend King that the people of Westwind are currently having an issue with. And the people in the tavern kind of start, you hear some gasps and a couple of people start looking a little, getting like defensive reactions. Like they're not happy about that. Because the Fiend King is... Everyone doesn't have an intimate knowledge of the Fiend King, but everyone at least has heard of the Fiend King.
No, he's bad.
King bad.
Van says, but Krista has told us that she has renounced the Fiend King, and is willing to help us and the West Wind Guild stop him from coming to this plane and from doing whatever he plans to do. And while Van is talking, in from this window over here that is open.
What window?
This window.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm on the GM layer. My bad.
I was gonna say I'm not seeing a.
This window right here.
Okay, that one.
That's the same window you had things come in last time.
Yeah.
I mean, it is,
Yeah.
but still.
Whoops.
Yeah.
It's the window they always have open.
We really need to patch that window.
A moat of fire comes in, and right here in the center of the tavern
Oh, come on. That's where I'm sitting.
blossoms into a fireball and explodes. Snap to center. It did not linger.
Oh, I have resistance to fire.
I surprisingly do not have a vulnerability to it.
So I need Bryn and Cudvix. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws, which you both have advantage on, being barbarians.
I'm not raging, so I don't.
No, you don't need to be raging, I don't think.
No, you do.
Really?
Wait, I'm pretty sure that we get it for just
Yeah.
without, like, we don't have to be raging.
I swear that I just read that while you're raging.
Danger sense, you have advantage on dex saving throws unless you have the incapacitated condition.
Yeah, you don't need to be raging.
So roll another
Oh, I
one.
thought it said while raging. Okay, well, hold on. Let me.
No, I only got a 13.
Alright, so Bryn, you pass. Cudvix, you fail. And that is... tabs.
Can I rage as a reaction?
No. 31
You get
dam-
mad 'cause you
31 damage to Kudvix and 15 to Bryn, and the tavern catches on fire, and a bunch of other adventurers are caught in the fireball as well.
I have resistance as well, so it'd be halved again for me.
Yes, so 7 fire damage.
Well, that tickled.
Numira, you feel some heat on your face, but as you are tucked in the corner over there, you do not get hit by the fireball, but everything is on fire in front of you. Anli and Van and Krista. Anli and Krista jump back. Van immediately runs over to the window to see what's going on. And Bryn and Kudvix, I'll allow you to go ahead and run out of the fire if you want to, which I assume you do.
No, I think I'll just sit here like a dumbass.
Kudvix yells bloody murder and just comes over here.
Runs towards the window as well.
Cast a creator destroy water, creating a small rain in the place to put the fire out.
That'll work, but the ceiling's still on fire, so you can get the fire in the building, but the ceiling's still on fire.
No, that's where the water's
Okay.
originating. So it would
Yeah,
put
that's
that
where
out
it
too.
originating. Yeah, exactly.
Where the steam would put it out.
Okay, fine, I'll allow it.
Yay, physics!
Alright, so the fire goes out, but a large chunk of the tavern is burnt, and
Come on, we just built this thing.
I was getting ready to say, that's sad. It was just built.
And so Kudvix and Bryn, you go over to where Van is, and Van says, I don't see anyone. What was that?
Fire. Duh. I mean,
And
Bren looks at Van. Have you made anybody angry?
Unli.
Note that Bren is not very bright. I have average intelligence and wisdom at a 10 for each. So
same.
if there's any puzzles or anything in this session,
I'm right there with you.
can we hit it? Will that?
Unli walks over and says, you know it's probably him, right? And Van says, we really need to put an end to Eardo. And
I
that would be
animate
more,
my shield.
that would be more dramatic if anybody remembered who Eardo was.
Bum, bum, bum.
I wish I had that sound effect.
Then go get it and add it.
I'm
Bren will ask, who's Eardo?
Eardo is Viashino we've been having trouble with. I'm not sure you were here when we tried to take him down. Where's that timeline?
What is Viashino?
It's a reptile person.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself.
Out of character, I knew what that was. In character,
Right.
I did not.
This would be a week and a half ago in game time. He says to Bryn, I'm not sure you were here about a week and a half ago when we sent some adventurers to try to either capture him or kill him. And it didn't go well. He got away.
Oh, I forgot a very important thing about Kudvix. The any speech that comes out is all like guttural yelling, but he's telepathic. So he'll speak into your mind when he's talking to you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Because he's a tree.
I thought he might speak by
Hey,
rustling leaves.
Yeah, that's what it
Does
sounds
that mean
like.
all trees are telepathic?
That's what it
No.
sounds like outside, but that's not what you hear. You hear, like, I don't know, typical barbarian voice in your head.
So would Kudvik need to speak directly to each person in their head, or would
Yes.
it be just everybody?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's. Let me.
One at a time.
Yeah,
I think it's one. I'm pretty sure it's one at a time.
One at a time, yeah.
Okay, so we can't have Kudvik calling things to people in battle unless, this person and this person.
Right,
Okay.
and they have to be within 30 feet of me.
Oh, great, even better.
Oh, great.
I'm a tree. What do you expect?
Can Kudvik understand us speaking to him, I
Yes.
assume?
As long as you're speaking common, dwarvish, elvish, or goblin.
Okay. This might make my tongues spell come in handy then.
Ah.
But Van and Anli are a little bit taken aback by the guttural yelling, accompanied by the telepathy, but they adapt pretty quick. They've been around. Been around the block.
You've seen it all.
Yeah. Where was I before that sidetrack?
Sorry.
That's okay. They were talking about Eardo. Van
They
says,
sent adventurers.
yeah. but Eardo has also recently been, I'm sure, speaking to the group of adventurers, I'm sure most of you remember, just a few days ago, you guys probably don't, but I'm sure most of you remember just a few days ago, when some of our adventurers were ambushed, delivering, not ambushed, yeah, some of our adventurers encountered Eardo, and he got away again, and he was trying to kill as many adventurers as possible. If this was his hand, this fireball, we need to go take him out now. And Nero calmly sipped some tea, which was miraculously not affected by the fire.
What does he have against the guild or you?
When after the Tavern was built and we started working quests in the area, Eardo became irritated that there were adventurers walking through the woods near his swamp, and I guess that angered him to the point where he started killing the adventurers. We're not sure if anything else triggered it, but that was what he said to the ones that survived.
So he's an old man that wants adventurers to stay off his lawn.
Figuratively. But he's also very violent about it.
Sounds like a problem.
This fireball is the last straw. We need all of you to step up now. And we need to go find his swamp, and we need to take care of him.
Ludwig stands on a chair.
Stands on a chair. What? Did you say something, Libby?
Well, sounds awful bossy of him.
Kudvik stepped up onto a chair because he said they needed to step up.
Jeez. How have I put up with you this long?
He's just trying to help.
Well, he almost, it'd be exaggerating to say he almost killed us when I'm just kind of singed, but he tried to kill everybody in this guild. We can't stand for that.
Does Kudvik sit down?
No.
Oh, come on. Nobody?
Wait,
Where's the
I
door?
missed it. What was said? I was reading something.
Livy said we can't stand for this, and I said, does Kudvik sit down?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, then Kudvik sits down.
And nobody
good lord.
Nobody laughed at my very funny joke.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I missed it.
I didn't
I
catch
was trying
it.
to figure out how to... I was trying to remember how to do the
What's
talk as the
laughing,
character thing. If it was
Laughing.
EM or ME.
If
I was
what?
laughing. So
Oh, gosh.
me, slash me.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Alright. Are you all on board?
Well, Numira is over there just chilling in the corner.
Yes.
Alright. We know his swamp is somewhere to the west. We know the general area, but we haven't been able to pinpoint where exactly his swamp is. So we will head out. Then we will split up into groups. And we will track down that swamp.
I bet we find it first.
Whoever does, try to take him alive if you can, because we want to ask him more questions about his motives. But if you have to kill him, kill him.
Wanted dead or alive. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Van just throws up his arms when Kudvik says, okay, bye. And Van and Anli start leading the adventurers out of the tavern.
Oh, shit. Well, okay. Who's Taryn Rose Hollow?
I don't know, but they're on mine as well.
That was from the last game we were in.
Yeah, with the beholder.
Yeah, the
Oh.
one beholder.
Was the little halfling
Gotcha.
rogue.
Gotcha.
All right.
I just thought it was weird that they showed up in my list of names I can talk as. Same as Breeze.
Yeah, I
Hello.
put them in everybody's journals. I didn't realize that meant they could talk as them.
It's fine. I won't do it.
So you head out and you head west. Well, Van and Anli lead you west. And eventually you get to a point where Anli says this is where the adventurers encountered him the last time we sent them out here. And I think from here we should split into groups, and some of us should spread out into different directions out west and see if we can find the swamp. And Van starts looking around and starts pointing at adventurers and telling them to go off into groups, and points to Kudvik's, Bryn, and Nimiron says, you three, go that way.
No like tone, but okay.
Nimiron goes that way. Okay. All right.
Hey, at least I'm not playing a Zorro type character that gets lost all the time. One Piece Zorro, not Mask of Zorro.
I figured. Alright, so you head off in the direction he instructed you to?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you being, are you trying to be any kind
Nope.
of stealthy about it, or are you just being like a normal kind of careful?
Define careful.
Like,
Being as quiet as,
yeah,
you know, trying to be as quiet as I can.
and watching your
I'll be
surroundings
as-
and stuff.
I'll be as quiet as a tree walking through a forest can be.
Okay.
And I'll be as quiet as a fairy floating on the wind. And it looks fine.
You come across a couple of really small swamps that, and as you go along the path he sent you, you come across some really small ones that don't really look like anything big could live there. And eventually you come to a large swamp. Okay, let me just double check real quick before I drop you there. Yeah. And as you're approaching, I need everybody to make perception checks. Oh, nice job, Bryn.
Could I have taken a potion of healing during this time that we were walking?
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been like half hour to an hour.
Oh, well, then in that case, I'm just gonna keep using them until I'm full.
Okay.
As long as I have them. So you can continue.
Okay. Bryn, you hear as you approach the swamp. You hear. Oh, let me drop you over to the swamp. I don't have your tokens yet because I don't know which direction you're going to enter it from. But as you approach, you hear the sound of you hear Numi Ra's wings flapping, but you also faintly hear another pair of wings flapping as you get closer to the swamp. And you hear some like tree branches cracking as if something is stepping on tree branches. You remembered.
Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know if it's the same swamp, but
It's
it looks
the-
identical.
it's
It
the
Oh
same
is.
yeah,
map. It's the
that's
same map.
it. It's the same
Well, I know
map.
it's the same map. I just don't know if it's the same swamp.
It's not.
I'm gonna hold my hand up and say, stop.
Do the two of you stop?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Why stop?
I hear something.
I hear all kinds of things.
You're close enough to see. Now you're approaching from the east, so what you would see is from that angle. So you're close enough to see basically this up to these trees, so you can kind of see some of the
Wait,
swamp.
sorry, what? Sorry, I need to zoom out a bit more. Which trees?
The trees that kind of form this barrier to the right, so you can see some of the swamp, but you don't see any creatures in it.
Is it dark?
It's dim from the canopy.
Okay, because I'm a human.
Is it like
Wait, you're human?
eerily missing?
Yes, I'm a human of Acala.
Oh,
Yeah, your human race.
why don't I
You wanted
remember
one of
that?
us to play it.
Oh,
They said that nobody played human, so I made a human barbarian for the last one.
oh, cool.
That's how I have my fire resistance.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
You get
Okay.
fire resistance as a human?
What
It was like desert born, I think, or something.
Desert born, yeah.
Huh. Neat.
Either get cold resistance, fire resistance, or 40-foot move speed. But yeah, Sorry, I almost said something that was a spoiler.
Okay, Zumi.
Hey, I've been better about that lately.
Have you? I don't know.
So, do you continue to approach from the east going west, or do you want to?
So we're on. Are we coming in here-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. Did I continue to hear this other flapping, or
Yeah, you still hear it faintly.
yeah, I'd be like, I can hear another set of wings. That isn't her, and I point to Numira. We should be cautious.
Probably bird.
I assume you say that to me, and I'm gonna shake my head
Yes.
no. Very big bird if it is.
Like rock.
ROC rock.
Yeah,
Correct.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Oh, Rock.
I knew what he meant.
Wait, Rock?
I'm like, no. And
I do
slowly-
mean rock with a C.
Do you want to continue to
guess
approach from
slowly.
that side, or? Okay.
Yeah, and be alert, be on the lookout, all that jazz.
Okay. Then let me drop you here.
Mm.
Do the two of you follow, or do you let her go and scout?
Unless she
Um,
tells me that she's scouting, I'm following.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I don't tell them to wait there. I say we need to be cautious.
Yeah, I just follow behind Bryn.
Now follow behind,
Okay. You should have control over your tokens if I did it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
As you approach, if you're, yes, everybody make another perception check. I was gonna say if you want to, but that'd be stupid. Jeez, Bryn. Bryn, you
Let me
can-
waste all these good rolls for this.
Yeah, why can't Win roll that high?
you know.
yeah, I know, right? I know, right?
I ask myself that too.
You hear flapping coming from two different directions, over here and over here. But you don't see anything.
Where was the second one?
Over here.
I didn't see the second.
Over here.
Only here?
Oh, over here. There's one here and one here.
Okay, because I'm not seeing your clicking up here is the problem. So I just saw it that one time. So here and here.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to point over this direction and point over this direction and say...
Oh, wait, that tree's in the way. Oh, no, you hear it from over there. Duh, never mind. You don't need line of sight for hearing. Brain fart.
Usually not, which is a good thing for people that are blind.
Yeah.
I'm going to point this direction and say there's something over there, and point over here and say there's something over there. Do they sound like big wings? Like
Yes, they sound like big wings. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I don't like this. Did they happen to tell us what Erdo was
Yeah, Viashino.
so we could recognize?
Viashino,
That's right. Okay.
is like a lizard man,
Viashino.
reptile man.
Okay. I look at the other two and say, should we go forward? Because I can probably see their, well, it's dim light, 40 feet. There's There's a train. I don't know. Should we go this way?
I follow.
That was a question.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just waiting for the DM to be like, okay, you.
Understandable. I'm just waiting to see which direction you go. I know you're heading in that particular direction, but
Is this water that we're on?
yeah,
in or
but
what?
it's only like knee deep.
Okay.
Hmm.
Because then we would stop flying and start walking on the water.
On the water, yeah. Showing off.
Hmm.
I no, I'm not gonna do that. Never mind.
Okay.
That would be dumb.
As you get to about there, come on, pop up. All right. To corner. Perfect.
Are we gonna get jump scared by someone in the swamp?
Yes, you see a wave of sort of like warbling space. It's not like a physical thing that it's not like fire or something, but like a 30-foot cone of the space is just kind of distorted, comes flying out at you. I need you all to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh well, fuck.
My best attribute.
And
Oh
that
my gosh, a 1, a 2, and a 3. You take 32 psychic damage.
Ow.
Because I'm not raging. Because I think if I'm raging, then I would have
Not the psychic.
No, not the psychic. That's
not the psychic. No, there was something else I
wait.
had.
actually
That was ability check.
deflect energy. Yeah, I'm deflect energy.
Okay. That's a D10 plus 17, I think I saw on your sheet. It might be 18 now.
Where is it? God damn it, where is it?
Features.
Deflect energy. I can't see where to actually roll it. There it goes. Okay.
Oh my gosh, you deflect 25 of that psychic damage.
For all of us or just for
Just for her.
her?
Just for her.
Oh, I
That-
see how it is.
Does that cost
Focus point? Nope.
I didn't think so. It's just your reaction. Okay. And after that, an emerald dragon appears.
Oh come on.
Young emerald dragon, so it's large. But the look on its face is one of it looks like it's struggling. Like, and it also looks like it regrets that doing that to you.
I asked Numira,
Numira.
is that is that is that the Ishino?
Does she know?
That's
Get
not
that.
here though.
Yeah.
Um, Can I attempt to use animal handling on it to calm it down?
No, because I'm going to have you roll initiative. Because after the Emerald Dragon appears, so do all of these. And in the middle is Eardo. The little things are emerald drakes, and there's another young emerald dragon over here.
So the Emerald Dragon didn't look like it wanted to actually attack us, so it might be
Right.
being mind controlled. All right.
Yeah, let me switch up the music. Oh, hold on. I gotta put the turn order up. Bryn got a 15.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have my token selected.
That's fine. And let's do the Drake first.
I only get +1.
Young Emerald Dragon. And last but not least, Eardo. Really? Wow, I had a +12 and I only rolled a 15. So you guys won initiative. Oh no. I still got a 16 with the Young Emerald Drake, so never mind. Didn't quite win initiative, but close enough.
Anyone want to swap initiative with me? God, I can do that.
I mean, who do you want to swap initiative with?
Eh,
'Cause
Cudmix.
I don't know who that is.
Ludwig.
Oh.
I'm just playing. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
And I'm like, that one, Eardo.
Well, I'm playing. After they all appear, Eardo says something in a language I don't think any of you understand.
Who?
Eardo,
Erdo?
yeah.
Erdo.
But Bryn, as a
Wait,
human,
wait. I can. Oh, as a human, do I understand? Because I was going to say that I can use my tongue's ability.
I was just gonna say, as a human, you've heard a lot of languages. You at least recognize the language as Draconic, even though you don't understand it.
Well, you know what? I do understand it.
It's not your turn. Because tongues, you'd have to cast it. Comprehend languages, you'd have to do it as a ritual.
Yeah.
Start the battle off with 10 rounds of casting a spell to understand what he said at the beginning.
Yeah, I can cast it without a spell slot once per long rest.
And after he says that in Draconic, he glares at the three of you and says, "You've come to my swamp. You will not leave."
Well,
He hears rustling leaves coming from me. He's not within 30 feet.
Alright. Kudvix, you're up.
Alright. I'm able to split attack actions, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. From here, I'm going to swing my great axe at this. Because I have a range of 20 feet.
20 feet?
oh,
Yeah.
how do you get that?
You're long limbed, so you have 15. Where's the other 5 come from?
It comes from my one of my features. If I'm using a heavy, where's it at?
Hmm.
I just had it. Where'd it go? Okay, battering roots. During my turn, my reach is 10 feet greater with any melee weapon that has the heavy or versatile property.
Your reach is 10 feet greater.
Yeah.
And then you get an extra 5 feet from long limbed, so your reach is 20 feet. Okay.
Yeah. So I swing at that Drake.
Okay. That hits. That just hits.
Okay, so that's gonna activate topple as well.
That says cleave.
I know. It's another part of the battering roots. When
Oh,
you hit with
jeez,
such a
okay.
weapon on your turn, you can activate the push or topple mastery property in addition to the mastery property you're using with that weapon.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, nice.
But cleave isn't going to do anything, I don't think.
Right.
I don't
And
remember.
I fail, so that Drake is
Are-
now prone.
Did you not rage as a bonus?
Oh, yeah, I meant to.
That's fine. We can say you did.
Okay, I raged as a bonus, which would actually add the rage damage. Or
Which I
whatever
think
too.
is 3.
Here, I'll just do. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, it was the same amount of damage anyway. So there you go.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to charge over here. And I'm going to stow away my great axe, and I'm gonna punch him.
You're gonna punch him?
Yep.
Okay.
He is also going to be grappled.
That a 29?
Yes,
Yes.
that would be a 29.
Jeez.
And did it roll the correct? Yes, it did. Okay. And he's got to succeed on a strength or dex or be grappled.
22.
I think that probably beats it.
Okay. As a reaction, he's gonna lash his tail at you. Which his tail has
Is
a
it-
reach. His tail has a reach of 10 feet.
I was gonna ask that.
16 doesn't hit, does it?
No, it does
No,
not.
Okay. Just wasted his reaction. Damn it.
And I think that'll be it for this turn.
All right. Numira, you're up. Let's see how broken the water monk is.
I'm gonna fly up to over here. Just fly about 10 feet in the air.
Oh, I also got 13 temp HP. When I
Emerald
raged.
Drake is going to bite you as an opportunity attack. Because its bite has a reach of 10 feet. 23 hit.
Yes.
Alright, you take 21 damage, 18 piercing, and 3 psychic.
21. Okay.
21, yeah.
There is a tree there, by the way,
Just say
where you're trying to fly through.
just say she flew around it. She's got 50 feet of movement, I think.
Yeah, 50.
Jeez.
And I'm gonna cast Geyser. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
go
I made
ahead
that a
and
third
cast
level
Geyser.
spell, didn't I? Okay.
Yeah. That'll hit. All 3 of those.
You didn't read Geyser.
Hey, did I? 100-foot long, 5-foot line, 5-foot wide line that extends directly up from the ground. Oh, well, I was thinking a straight line, not a straight up line.
Yeah, you gotta read shit.
Yeah, it works like a geyser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then,
Well, it's like in
I-
typical Zoomy fashion, she read the first half and then stopped. But got to read the entire thing.
okay, then, can I take that movement back since I misread it? Or no? Never mind. No, never mind. I'll get where I'm at right now. I'll attack Erdo with it.
Okay.
Okay. Straight up.
Well, that's a mighty strong bidet.
Oh, jeez.
No.
DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
22.
Oh, that's right. That
But-
takes half damage.
But the area of the geyser is difficult terrain, and I just realized a flaw with the spell. He doesn't move, but the geyser's still there. So for now, I'll just have the creature be squeezing in the space of the geyser until I can
Folding
figure
his
out-
body 5-foot
No,
square
it's-
the geyser's
it's-
in.
It's just hitting him right in the booty hole. Just
Like a bidet, yeah.
yeah.
Like a really powerful bidet.
Alright,
Sorry about that, Batch.
it's okay. But he does take half damage. So 7 bludgeoning damage.
What do I have as far as bonus actions go?
Flurry of blows.
Yeah, I could do flurry of blows on this little dude.
Did you mark off your focus points for Geyser?
Yeah, I got to do that. Thanks for reminding me.
That's 3 focus points.
Yep.
In case anybody's wondering, the water monk, the warrior of the warrior of flowing water, a homebrew monk subclass, she can use focus points to cast water-based spells. So that's what we're doing there.
Your unarmed strikes will be at advantage because it is prone.
So first one
Okay.
hits, second one's gonna hit. Reroll to see if you crit. No, second one hits, and then just do the. Yeah. Do you have 3 at this point? Yeah, you have.
Yes,
3.
I have 3.
And the third one crits.
Oh, that's all 3 of them hit.
Yeah, and the
This
last one was a crit.
Okay.
It was a crit fail and a crit success. The last one. Okay, and it doesn't matter what you roll on the crit because it is dead. You punch it to death.
And that's my turn.
Alright. The dragons are up. They look like they're struggling. But this one's going to move in. Even though it clearly doesn't want to. Oh, shit. I forgot. You were supposed to... Hold on. Who succeeded on there? Ah, forget it. I forgot, so I'm not going to worry about it. There was an extra effect on the Young Emerald Dragon's breath weapon that I forgot to do.
Whoops.
Yeah, it affected your attack rolls.
Oh well.
Yeah. I'll remember it for next time if you guys fail this one. Yeah. I need Numira and Bryn to make intelligence saving throws as that just wave of distortion comes out again. Numira. Oh, you did. Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Emerald Dragon.
15.
Numira makes it. Bryn fails it. Alright. 24 to Bryn and 12 to Numira.
Deflect attack.
Yeah, you weren't in initiative when you did the first one, so you're good. Oh, and your turn came up anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
That it's pretty much down to 0, so that means I can return it with
focus
using
point.
a force.
For the focus
Yep.
point, yeah. So, does it say what kind of damage it is? Is it the same damage type that you got, or is it force damage?
Force.
It's force damage?
Force.
Okay.
Let me make sure. I'll make sure though. Roost damage is 0. Here, there we go.
Oh, the damage is the same type dealt by...
Oh, take 10 damage dealt by the creature. Yeah.
Oh, that's deflect attacks.
Oh, yeah.
We want deflect energy.
Let me see. Where is deflect energy at? It's way down here. And down here.
Oh, it only works on attack rolls?
Can now use to deflect attack features against attacks dealing any type of damage, not just bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
Oh, this only works on attacks. I thought deflect energy worked on all energy. Oh, I shouldn't have let you use it on a breath weapon.
Oh shit.
Okay. So you can't use it on a breath weapon.
Okay. Oh shit.
My bad.
Or on any attack.
It's attacks, not breath weapons. So take that.
Oh shit.
Take that. What was it? 11 damage because you succeeded.
Yeah, 11 damage.
11 psychic damage. Take it. Take it like a woman. Oh wait, that was bad. I'm sorry.
We know what you were going for there.
We knew yeah. We knew what you meant.
You just kind of fell into a microaggression.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that.
My bad. I don't hate women, I swear.
I don't know, Bash. We
What
might
they
have to
all say.
question it now.
I'll go back and I'll edit that out. That's fine.
It's fine.
You're not gonna remember to do that.
I'm not.
No.
I'm totally not. Alright. And the other one is going to go up and... Oh shit. Kudvix, you hit, Kudvix, you hit Eardo before, didn't you?
I hit what?
You hit Eardo before, didn't you?
Yeah.
I
He's got him grappled.
attacked at him.
Yeah.
I don't know if I hit him. Did I hit him?
Yeah, because you attempted to grapple.
Yeah.
Shit.
Then yes, I hit
I'm
him.
messing up all over the place here.
For-
Kudvix
12 damage.
for 12 damage. I should have no problem making this then. Might have to do a teeny tiny little retcon if I fail this. Did I get What did I
I
roll?
thought
What
I
about
thought
when?
you did roll to
Okay.
avoid the grapple.
No, that was for something else.
Oh.
What about when Numira
Numira.
did damage?
Numira didn't do. Oh wait, just did a little bit for the geyser.
Yeah.
Kaiser, yeah.
So it would be another one of the same DC. Okay, we're good. Don't have to retcon anything.
Is there something that I need to do? Another save I need to make from that breath weapon because you said there's another ability on it, or is that a different breath ability?
Oh, it until the end of your next turn, because this is a disorienting breath. Until the end of your next turn, you subtract a d6 from all your attack rolls.
Okay.
was I doing? Oh, I was gonna attack Bryn with the Emerald Dragon. Okay. Bite. That misses. Tries to bite down on you, and it goes to claw, and it looks like it's fighting it, but it still swings at you. The 17 hit.
No.
Okay, and one more. It swings again, and it manages to fight off that claw, and it doesn't hit. All right, Bryn, you're up.
Bryn is going to see the dragon is struggling, but I'm going to say to the little dragon, I'm sorry, friend. And bonus action, I'm going to rage. And I'm going to choose to do non-lethal damage
Okay.
to the dragon.
Do you activate your flame tongue or no?
No.
I should say, did you? Because you would have had to do it before, because it requires another bonus action. So I'll say if you do that, you did it before.
It does, because I can't make that non-lethal. The fire damage, right?
Right.
So,
right.
yeah, so I'm not going to activate that yet.
Okay.
But yeah, so using non-lethal damage, and you said I have a -6. All right, I am going to.
The deck D6.
Yes. What did I say?
You just said 6.
Oh well. I meant D6.
Okay.
I am going to attack. I am going to use reckless attack, but I'm going to forego the advantage to use brutal strike.
Okay.
And we're going to. Okay, I have that turned on in the things up here, so it should work automatically here. 28
Oh yeah, that is.
hits. I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no fire, but the rage is 3, so 8 slashing, 3 for the rage, but then it didn't add in. It didn't add in my D10. Oh wait, here, sorry. First, while I am raging, I can roll my damage twice and take either one. The damage from the weapon.
Okay.
So that's a D12. I only rolled a 1. So 5 plus 7 is 12 instead of 8.
Okay.
I get to add a D10 because of the brutal strike.
Ooh.
Oh,
I also, since I
Wow.
used reckless attack while raging, I can deal an additional 3d6 because of frenzy.
Oh.
And my brutal strike has an effect that I can choose as well. Let me see which one I want to do. Let's see. Reduce speed.
I think it's either knock back or reduce speed, unless you're at a level where you get the extra ones.
I do.
Okay.
Which ones did you
I'm
choose?
going to do Sundering. Well, no. Let's do Staggering Blow. So the target has disadvantage on the next saving throw it makes, and it can't make opportunity attacks until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So, right, that was my first attack. So 12, 15, 16, 29.
Yeah, I took it off.
Okay, and then I'm going to do my second attack, and that does not get those bonus things.
Right.
So, but then I subtract 1d6.
Yeah,
I didn't subtract from the other one, but I assumed it
it
would
would
have.
have hit even if you rolled a 6.
Yeah, 14.
That does not hit. So it's able to, after taking that really bad hit the first time, it's able to flap its wings and avoid that hit.
All right, and so I raged. I moved, or I didn't move because I don't need to move. Well, I'm gonna step over here.
You should move one more closer.
Up around here.
There we go.
And 'cause I wanted to be closer to where Erdo is, so I can use less movement. That's my turn.
Irdo is up.
At the start of Irdo's turn, he needs to make a DC 18 strength saving throw.
Why?
Branches of the tree. While my rage is active and a creature I can see starts its turn within 30 feet of me, I can take a reaction to summon spectral branches around it and teleport it to an unoccupied space I can see within 5 feet of me.
Oh, he was already moving within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, but this also reduces his speed to 0.
What the fuck? Okay. What saving throw?
Strength.
21.
Ah, he beat it. Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
Right there. Can't get all of you. Oh wait. No, that's not half of Bren. I can't get all 3 of you. There's a tree in the way.
A real
Okay.
tree or Kudvix?
There's a real tree over here.
Yes.
I can get Kudvix and Numi Ra. I'll do that. I'll get Kudvix and Numi Ra. Because if I try to get Kudvix and Bryn, I might get the Drake. So, Kudvix and Numi Ra, make dexterity saving throws, please. As Irdo unleashes a huge fire breath at the two of you. Kudvix, you take. Oh, that was a high roll.
Ow.
52 fire damage. And Numira, you take nothing because you have evasion.
I have evasion.
I too have evasion.
No, you do not.
No, I don't.
Yeah. And you see the emerald skin. I forgot to describe Irdo because I described him the last time you fought him, but that was a year and a half ago. My head, it's not, which is weird. It doesn't feel like it's that long ago. He's this reptilian, this slender reptilian creature with a lashing tail and a layer of emeralds covering his body. But you see the emeralds like come off of his skin and hover like 5 or 6 inches off of his skin. And when that happens, you see the young emerald dragons kind of like shake their heads a little bit. And then they just look stoic. And then they go back to how they were before, like they're struggling to fight hurting you. And the scales then go back onto Irdo's body. Or the scale. Yeah, the scales go back on his... Or gems, not scales, gems. Gems go back on his body. It is Drake's turn, and they're
What
just
a
gonna...
loser.
They're just gonna be dashing because You came in on the right side, and they're on the left side. I'll give him a 5-foot adjust. He can get there. Oh, wrong one. That was stupid. Oh no, that's a 5-foot adjust. He can't quite get there. Okay. I'll move him here with a dash. And then that one can get there with a 5-foot adjust. So that one is going to...
Actually, I think he needs to go around that tree.
You're right, so dash. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess technically those are just limbs of the tree. The trunk seems to be
Okay.
here.
I was just messing with him. He can do
Alright.
whatever he wants.
Yeah, no, he's right on the edge. He can just go into the limbs. So that's a bite and a tail. And they both miss. As the Drake charges in and tries to chomp down on you and swing its tail around, and it's getting nothing. Kudvix, you're up. Kudvix, you're up. Sorry.
Okay, at the start of my turn, Bryn will get 9 temp HP for being within 10 feet of me. And then my bonus action is going to be to activate my shieldy shield thing.
Your animated shield.
Yes. And then first attack, I shall be punching Irdo. Well, that's dumb.
Crit
Second,
fail.
second attack, I will be punching Irdo. Really?
Did you just...
Yeah.
Looking like you can't really punch that well with the shield floating around you.
Yeah, it's in my way. Apparently that's a new thing that I have. I'm not used to it yet. Alright, well,
Oh, I haven't had the turn order up on there.
this bonus action, and I don't want to move, so I guess I'm done.
Alright, Irdo is going to take a legendary action, which I completely forgot about last round. We are going to make a claw attack at Kudvix. For 13 slashing, which is halved to 6, and 11 psychic. And you have disadvantage on your next attack roll. Which apparently I don't even need to bother with, based on your last two
Yeah,
rolls.
thanks. So, 17 damage?
Yeah.
Meanie. I'm just trying to grapple him.
So, Numi Rai, you're still concentrating on Geyser?
Yeah, but I'm. Yeah, I am.
So do you want to take a magic action to do it again to Irdo?
No,
Would
actually.
question:
What?
did Numira take damage last round from the?
No. She has evasion,
Okay.
so she didn't take any.
No, I mean from that breath earlier.
Yeah, she has evasion. She succeeded on the save, so she doesn't take any damage from a dexterity save. Oh, you mean the Emerald Dragon's Breath?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I took damage from that. Yeah.
Oh, so you need to make a con save.
Right, that's yeah.
I thought you meant the fire breath.
Oh.
I don't remember what the damage was, but I'm pretty sure an 18 is a success. So I'll just go with that.
Oh, I'm gonna cast Flash Flood.
Okay.
And then teleport over here.
Oh, okay. So
And
water,
then my 3.
I was gonna say, so water swirls around you and flies out from where you were standing, and the Emerald Dragon has to make a Dexterity saving throw or take damage and be knocked prone. Is that correct?
I'll make sure. That sounds right. Or I'll just.
I failed. It has the prone condition. Yep.
That's prone condition.
So 11 bludgeoning, and it is now prone.
And bonus action, 3 unarmed strikes. All of them. Well, no, I can't. I can only do stunning strikes once, can't I?
You can only do what? Stunning strike is only once. Yeah.
Stunning strikes.
Oh.
So the first one is going to be a stunning strike.
All right. So roll it. Roll the. Yeah. Roll the unarmed strike. That certainly hits. $17 damage.
Second one.
You can hold on before you do the second one.
Okay.
That's one. I have to do a Constitution saving throw. Right?
Stunning strike.
Yeah, for stunning strike.
Stunning strike. I'm checking. Hold a second.
The first one's for something else.
Stunning strike. Stunning strike. Stunning strike. Stunning strike. On a failed save, the target has a stun condition until the start of your next turn.
Yes,
On a
but
successful.
It's a Constitution
Okay.
saving throw, right?
Yeah, 17. Yeah, 17. 17. 17. 17 Constitution.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you only need to say it once. But you hit Eardo, and let me see if he's stunned. And he's stunned. Son of a bitch.
And
So you see the Emerald Dragons suddenly snap out of whatever was going on with them, and they turn their attention towards Eardo and the drinks.
I take the other 2 attacks, which
Are now at
25, I'm
advantage.
pretty sure hits.
They're at their advantage. Yeah, 25
okay.
hits.
That was the advantage for the 25 one.
Okay.
Just in case I critted.
Yeah. What you did just failed. Second one hits.
That was the third one. Yeah. Okay.
You gotta roll again for advantage. Oh, that's
Yeah.
damage. Oh, my
Damage,
bad.
yeah. That's the third one. That one was shitty. Well.
Alright. Alright. Is that it for your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Now he is stunned until when?
Beginning of my next turn.
Beginning of your next turn.
I'll make sure the stunning.
Stunning strike. Starting your
Pretty
next
sure it's
turn.
In.
Our
Oh,
next
is it
turn,
start?
yeah.
I thought it was end.
They might have changed it.
Because that was one of the best parts about it, was you would stun them, and then for your next turn, you would get all your or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Alright, the Emerald Dragons are up. This one's gonna stand up. And then 5, 15. What's its fly speed? 60. Okay. 20. Gonna fly over here. Umira, it looks like it's flying towards you. When it comes in, it's going to try to bite down on Irdo. With advantage. And it can't pierce through the emerald gems. But it's gonna try and claw. And it's gonna get his face. And this one's gonna fly up and over the tree. Do you take an opportunity attack, Brent, or do you just let it go?
You said that we noticed that they were no longer controlled, so I just let it go.
Okay. The Drake isn't smart enough to realize what's going on, so it's not going to take an opportunity attack. Emerald Dragon bite. That's gonna hit for 22 damage, and a claw that's also gonna hit for 9 piercing damage. I think I forgot to do a second claw for the last one. Bite. Well, I did. So that's 2 more claws I need to do. At advantage. Okay. I probably missed a few rolls in there, but that's 22, 31, 41. Wow. Okay. The Emerald Dragons are not happy with him. Oops, that was wrong. Emerald Dragons are not happy with him. Not quite Irdo, no. Shall I just send a picture?
No, but it looked cool.
It does look cool. Bryn, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm going to look at the Drake, which does not appear to be mind controlled, and use my bonus action to turn the flames on my sword on, or my axe. And I'm going to turn this. What? I don't know why it doesn't do the extra roll for me when I turn it on, but we're going to turn it on. Okay, going to take the attack action. We're going to recklessly attack, but we're going to forego the advantage and use brutal strike.
Okay.
Do I still have the minus 1d6, or does that end on this turn? You said it was until my next turn,
You don't
right?
have it anymore, yeah. You don't have it
Okay.
anymore.
All right. Actions. I'm going to attack. 24, I assume, hits.
Yeah.
What was my roll on that? 11, we'll take it. Alright. So, all those numbers. And then I also have an additional 1d6. Or sorry, 1d10. And 3d6.
Yep, that hit.
40.
You cut a big gash in its side and it's bleeding out. It's almost dead.
It's like 44. Right. I will take my second attack.
That hits. And you have killed it.
All right. I will use my movement to move up to here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
You see, as Irdo stands there stunned, you see underneath him some dark flames start to rise up from the ground and envelop Irdo. And they swirl around him for a few seconds. And then they go back down into the ground, leaving a nice singed circle on the ground. Irdo has some soot on him from the fire, but he doesn't look burned. And he's still stunned, so can't really tell what that did to him. But you can assume it did something. And, you know, metagame, you can tell what happened if you were paying attention to the screen.
His health went up.
Yep.
And it's something up.
It's that last Drake's turn, and having seen the Emerald Dragons go after Irdo, that Emerald Drake is going to attack that Emerald Dragon. And miss both times, I think. Yeah. Kudvix, you're up. Kudvix, you're up.
Alright. I am gonna punch Irdo. Hopefully.
You have advantage. Yeah, that hits.
There's a 28 hit.
That hits, yep.
Can I use that first damage? And he has to pass a strength saving. Oh wait, he's stunned, so he fails. Which means he's now grappled by me.
And that's wonderful.
So that's my first attack.
Energy.
So second attack, I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Oh wait, advantage. And I believe, if I can find it, I think I do extra damage since he's grapples by me.
23
Batch.
hits. What?
For the oh wait, hold on. He's stunned. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh no, I get advantage on attack rolls against creatures that I'm grappling. Okay. And then bonus action. I don't really have bonus actions. So I will drink a potion.
Okay.
Oop. Oh, that was a good one.
Numira.
Oh, and
go ahead.
sorry, Would you say Numira is within 10 feet of me?
No.
Okay, well then, never mind.
Okay.
So I can't give them to myself because it says another creature.
Okay. Numira, you're up. Still concentrating on Geyser.
I'm still concentrating on Geyser. I'm just gonna hit him
Just gonna hit him
5 times.
5 times.
Yeah, just 5 times. Yeah.
Okay. At advantage. Fucking monks. Hit. Hit. Hit.
Wait, why? Why do you have advantage?
He's stunned. Oh, start of return.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, they changed it.
1,
Remember?
2, 3, 4, 5. You got 4 hits.
4 hits. Okay. Well, actually, that first one is gonna be a stunning strike.
Not again. Make the damn save. Ah!
Okay, never mind. I guess
Advantage.
all the rest of those are at advantage then.
Okay.
That's 1, 2.
I forgot he
3
had
hits.
these.
Oh, two more attacks.
He's gonna use a legendary reaction on that stunning strike, or legendary resistance.
Oh.
Yeah, I should have used it on the first one, but I forgot. And let me roll a d4. Where's... Oh, I'm on the right
Okay,
tab.
so
I was looking for the roll 20 tab and I was on it. So he loses...
4 out of 5 hit.
He loses his... Where's his fucking thing? He loses one of his claw attacks of his multi-attack.
So 4 hit. 4 out of 5 you said hit.
4 out of 5 hit, yeah.
Okay. One, 2, 3, 4.
52? 3? 53.
Yeah, 53.
53, yeah.
Ouch.
And that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, since he's no longer stunned, he's going to use a legendary action to do Whirlwind Tail. He's going to swing around in a circle and lash his tail at everything around him. And please tell me it's within 10 feet. Damn it. All horizontally adjacent creatures, so it's not going to hit Bryn. But Numira and Kudvix, I need dexterity saving throws.
I am not horizontally. I am diagonally adjacent to him.
I'm not. I'm about 10 feet in the air.
You're 10 feet
Flying,
in the
10
air?
feet in the air. Yeah.
You didn't say that.
Wait, how are you 10 feet in the air and hitting him? With punches.
Punching.
He's large, so
You didn't say you were 10
Large,
feet in
so
the air.
yeah.
yeah, but
I said
I mean,
earlier
they were-
whenever I was fighting the emerald thing, I told you I was 10 feet in the air fighting it. Because it was flying.
the emerald dragons weren't flying.
Oh, I thought they were flying. So I said I flew up
I don't
in
think
the
they
air
were.
to attack that.
I did hear you say that you flew, but I thought you said you flew over, but...
Yeah, that was
That's
all
what I
heard
thought
was,
as well.
That's what I heard was flew over.
Um,
I didn't hear fly up at all.
I meant to
I
say
never
I fly
heard,
up
heard 10 feet in the air
to it.
either, so
Yeah, so it's- I'm gonna roll since none of us heard you say fly up, that you're still on groundish level.
But it did say, but you did say horizontally, and Kudvix is not horizontally, but the
Yeah,
dragon wings are.
Yeah, I am quite
I meant
obviously diagonally.
I meant it to mean he doesn't swing it up and down. I meant over like around in a circle.
I pass anyway from the evasion.
Ah,
I pass anyway because of evasion.
Well,
No damage.
no, that's not how evasion works.
If you fail, you only take half damage.
Oh wait,
It's not how evasion
You,
works.
you got, evasion
If you
is
fail, you
Evasion-
take half. If you succeed, you take none.
yeah. And the Emerald Dragons. Everybody fails. So that is 28 slashing damage and 14 for Numirok.
Wait, slashing?
Yes.
So that's halved for me
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. So 14.
Why'd that roll a cantrip?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Oh, the way it formats the legendary actions, it just picks the first word that's in bold instead of using the one that actually has the header. It's weird.
Still doesn't explain the cantrip thing, but
Because cantrip is one of his legendary actions. And it's the first one in the list, so it just picks that as the. I don't know why it does
gotcha.
I see.
Said the blind man to his deaf son as he picked up his hammer and saw.
Mm-hmm.
Don't shake your head at me.
that. I will shake my head at you all day long.
Okay. I'll take it as a DM sigh and celebrate over here. Because that's how you win D&D.
Okay. That's my turn.
The Emerald Drakes are going to.
Are they drakes or dragonlings? Because I
dragons.
thought the
I'm
other
sorry.
ones were drakes.
The little ones are drakes. The big ones are dragons. I'm sorry. They are going.
Sure they're not wyverns?
They're not wyverns.
Thought it was wyvern.
Are going to.
I don't know, I've
attack
always heard wyvern.
here now. 13 misses, 25 hits, critical fail. And the other one's going to attack, so we have 11 damage so far. Miss, hit, hit. So 25 damage between the two drakes as they just pack attack and. What?
I said whack, whack.
Oh, yeah. Alright, bring
Look
her
at that.
up.
We have some allies and didn't even know it.
Yeah.
You're up, Bren.
All right. This little fella in front of me. We are going to do the same thing. We're going to use reckless attack, but forego the advantage and use brutal strike.
Okay.
If I can find my character sheet because I clicked off my tab. There we go. So first attack. 18.
That hits.
Oh hey, it added the brutal
Yeah, but
strike.
but
in.
that's 2d10 for some reason.
It did 2D.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know why it's
weird.
programmed wrong. I'll take the first roll, which is a 4.
4.
So, yep. 26, 29.
And then my 3d6 for the frenzy.
You rolled 1d6 and then 3d6.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to click on the dice roller and I misclicked, so it's the 3d6 one.
If I'm consistent with my rulings, I take the first 3 dice that were rolled, which is a 1, a 5, and a 1.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Just because I moved my mouse and clicked in the wrong spot.
It's fine. It's just a drink anyway.
See, seems like a batch thing to do.
Yeah.
Alright, you have another attack?
Mm-hmm.
That it?
$21.
Alright. And yeah, the thing's dead.
Boop. That's my turn.
Alright. Hirdo is up. For his bonus action, he's going to reassert control over the Emerald Dragons. You see him put his hands out to the two of them. And
Excuse me.
their eyes kind of glaze over as they look stoic again. And turn their attention towards you all again.
Well, we just gotta kill Erdo, and then the dragons will be free. It's fine.
Just for the hell of it, DC 18 strike saving throw, or his speed is 0.
$24.
Okay, well his speed is 0 anyway because he's grappled.
Well, shut up.
By my appendage.
Huh.
Out of desperation, no, I don't know if I want to do that though. He's going to cast Investiture of Flame. Flames wreathe his body. And, drop that in there. Ah, shit, that's concentration. Never mind. Yeah, why are all the good ones
So
concentration?
you're not doing that?
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
His speed is 0. Ah, shit. I'm gonna do Scorching Ray. And shoot 1, 2, 3, 4 rays of fire. 1 at each of you and 2 at Kudvix. No, 2 at Bren.
Pretty sure these will be at disadvantage.
Why would they be a disadvantage?
Because we're within melee range.
Are they ranged spell attacks? They're
Yeah.
not dexterity saves? Oh gosh.
No.
Oh, Scorching Rays
spell.
attacks.
That's a spell I
Well.
have on Arrhenius. I just haven't used it.
Tasha's Mind Whip
So-
on Kudvix.
Okay, so we're just all standing here watching him try to make a decision on what he's
we're,
gonna
watching
do.
him, we're watching him scroll through his. Okay, no.
Don't get to that. Nope.
I
Can't do
need
that.
an intelligence saving throw from from Bryn.
Oh, me?
Yes, from Bryn.
Because you know I'm gonna fail that shit.
That was the most indecisive turn I have ever had.
You said intelligence, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry, Bren, that you're so stupid.
It's mine with level. That's at level 3. Oh, I can target 2 people with that at level 3.
You can target 2 at level 3.
Okay, so I'm also going to target Kudvix. And you both fail. That is 3d6.
I mean, that seems about right.
3d6 psychic damage. 12 psychic damage to each of you.
Howie.
And I'll take.
Okay.
So that's only 3 damage to Bryn because you had 9 temp HP.
Yep.
The drakes are all dead, so Kudvix, you're up.
Okay, so first, 2 things happen at the start of my turn. 1, he takes 3 damage because of my unarmed fighting style. And the second is that Bryn gets 10 temp HP.
Sweet. Thank you, friend.
And now that I have him grappled, I don't have to worry about punching. So, hello, Great Axe. So, first attack. I'm also going. Go ahead.
Sorry, I have a quick question. I was trying to read my reactions. Would retaliation, since I took damage from a creature within 5 feet of me, can I make a melee attack? Because it doesn't say it has to be a melee attack against me. That's the Guardian. But retaliation just says when you take damage from a creature that's within 5 feet of you.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, that hits.
If it takes all of it, 25.
Oh, yeah. He's getting low again.
Okay.
Alright.
I can continue
Sorry,
now.
Kudvix.
Okay. I'm also going to be using Reckless Attack, but foregoing to get the Brutal Strike. So I'm assuming it's 28 hits.
28 hits, yeah.
So that'll be an extra 10.
Nice.
Plus we're going to do I guess I should have looked at these.
Do you have Frenzy?
No, he's not a berserker.
No, I don't have Frenzy.
Oh, that's right.
I'm just I get to do one of the Brutal Strike effects.
Oh, yeah. I haven't done mine the last couple of ones because I ended up killing them anyway.
Oh. Then I'm gonna do Sundering Blow on this first one.
You only get
So,
it for one of them.
Yeah, you can only do Brutal Strike once per turn.
Right, but I get a +5 bonus on my next attack. So, I think that's all it does. Before the start of your next turn, the next attack roll made by another creature. Okay, so somebody else will get a +5 bonus. That's fine. Okay, and then I'll... Oh, Mastery Properties. Dang it. Let's see, that's Great Axe, so that'll be Cleave, which...
There's
does
no other enemy within
everything.
5 feet, so...
And so we'll do Topple as well. So DC 18 con save.
18.
Ah. So he's not prone.
Nope.
Yet. Alright, so second attack.
My
I'm assuming
gosh,
a
yeah, that
30
hits.
hits. Okay, so I guess since I can't do the brutal strike thing again, so con save for topple.
Mm.
Okay,
So
so
he
now he
falls
is prone
prone.
and grappled.
Win is going to say, or Win.
Win is here. What?
Win. Win? Where's Win?
Wrong character. Bryn. Why did I make two such similar names? Bryn is going to say, "Oh, they want him alive."
Or dead. No, alive, yes. But I'm grappling him. He's prone. I don't really have a bonus action to do, so that'll be my turn. Oh, I guess I could do potion again.
Just while you're holding him on the ground, just check potion.
Yeah, my appendage is holding him there. I've got a great axe in my hands, and I just take a hand off, take a potion. Or a vine comes out and I drink it that way. I don't know. I'm a tree.
So after your turn, those flames come up from the ground again. And they envelop his body. And this time, when the flames subside, he's gone.
Knew that was going to happen.
Even though I'm grappling
damn
him?
it.
Yep.
Aw.
And the emerald dragons shake their heads and they're snapped out of it again. And one of them says, "He got away." What are you all doing here?
We're trying to take him in.
He attacked the guild in Midhaven.
What were you trying to kill him?
No,
we're
we
trying
were
to
going to
take him
take
in.
him in alive.
And
Because he deserves nothing but death.
I guess they want to make sure he pays for his crimes and damage he's done.
He took us from our home in the Fairlands to this dirty swamp just to control us.
I'm sorry.
We want to see him dead. And when you showed up, we were hoping you would kill him.
We came close.
How many hit points did he have whenever he disappeared? Because that life bar was
Two.
really low, yeah.
Two.
If only I could have added brutal strike to the second one.
Yep.
Hmm.
I was so happy you couldn't.
Yeah, well, Bryn doesn't know that he works for the Fiend King.
Nope.
Where
Bryn
where
doesn't
do
know
you
much of
think-
anything.
Bryn doesn't know a lot. She isn't the brightest, and even her strength without that belt is pretty low. So I
When
feel
did
kind of
I
bad.
say
for
he
Bryn.
worked for the Fiend King?
Didn't you say he worked for the Fiend? Oh wait, I'm sorry. That was the other chick.
Yeah, that was Krista.
Sorry.
That's pretty
Do you know where he could have gone? What does Bryn even have going for her? Oh, she's quick, and she has good con. But that's about all she's got going for her stat-wise.
It's really funny that you did say that though, because the emerald Drake, after you say, do you have any idea where he might have gone? Says, I don't know where he might have gone, but might have something to do with the Fiend King he keeps talking about.
Oh,
Oh,
You
great.
you
He
beat me
works
to
at the
it.
thinking.
well. I assume that maybe we would have heard about the Cult of Blood in West Wind and what's happening there.
Yeah.
Seems like the Fiend King has got his little claws and everything.
Has hands in every pot.
Who is the Fiend King?
Bryn shrugs. Bad guy.
Ultimate evil, you know, the whole the world shit, you know.
We want to.
We've just heard there's a cult trying to bring him into this world. That's they're over in West Wind, but we don't know, or I at least don't know much about it.
We want to help you stop the Eardo for what he did to us before we go home. Will you let us help you?
Yeah,
Bryn
appreciate
nods.
all the help you can get.
Good.
Can we ride the dragons? And be like,
Ride the
never
dragon!"
ending story.
They're large, so you could use them as independent. You could use them as independent mounts. Yes.
Well, I guess, I mean, maybe the guild somebody would know, but if this is his home base, his swamp, does he have a house in the swamp?
We don't know. He just brought us here, and this was it.
Well, maybe if we wait out the night and see if he shows up again, like hide or something.
What's their intelligence? 16.
Probably higher than Bryn's.
Better than mine.
I don't think he'd come back here after his swamp was discovered.
Maybe somebody in the guild might know something.
You're in a guild?
An adventurers guild.
Can we go?
Hmm.
Can we go back with you? We can help.
I
Yeah,
don't see why not. Let me look for something here.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see, I was gonna see if I cast tongues on Kudvix, if it would give him the ability to speak.
Mhm.
Let's see, the spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken or sign language that it hears or sees. Moreover, when the target communicates by speaking or signing, any creature that knows at least one language can understand it if that creature can hear the speech or see the signing. I think that would work.
Sorry, what are we doing?
I'm going to give you the ability to speak for us to understand you.
Aw. Okay.
All right. I'm going to touch Kudvix and cast tongues.
brain too full of knowledge now.
Lasts for 1 hour.
All of my speech is like a mix of the different languages that I know. But because of tongues, you understand it completely.
Mm-hmm.
So, where do we go for the guild?
That way.
That way.
Well, let's go.
Meeting my dragon.
Nora would be like, can I? He points to the dragon's back.
What?
You can
Numira,
fly.
you can fly.
Yeah, but it's not every day you get a chance to ride a dragon.
You fly by dragon. We ride dragon.
I don't think I want anybody to ride me.
You don't want a tree on your back?
No.
Oh, makes sense. Walk, walk,
Okay.
walk.
Stupid legs.
Fly,
didn't-
fly.
I don't even know
fly.
how tall I am because I
Fly.
didn't think that far ahead.
Are you a shrub or are you like a mighty oak? It's like,
I mean, I'm a
although I have a
tree.
pretty tall shrub in front of my house.
I am a tree, but I don't think I'd be like a full tree, or I'd be like large, and I'm only a medium, I guess.
You're like a
But
trunk.
However tall the tallest you can be is a medium, that's me.
Oh, excuse me.
7-ish?
I'm on the low side of small.
Why do you always play
About
such
2
small,
feet.
tiny creatures?
Mhm.
You're always so tiny.
Do I
So-
like doing that?
We're gonna see. We're gonna trip over you one of these days.
You had
Food Vix accidentally steps on Numira.
Whoops.
you head back to the place where you split up.
I guess.
Yeah.
All right, you get there, and there are some adventurers there. Van, Anli is there with a group of adventurers, kind of just waiting for everyone to meet back.
Here we come strolling up with 2 little baby dragons behind us.
Well, they're not quite baby. They're not
Yeah.
wormlings. They're a little bit older than that. But yeah. Anli says.
Adolescent.
I say we found 2
What?
Eardo. We found 2 Eardo.
Those aren't Eardo.
Oh, they were with Eardo,
You
But-
did. You
but not willingly.
found Eardo.
Yeah, Eardo was smaller one.
We
No, he was the same size.
Oh,
we
then I didn't say that.
we almost had him, but some dark flames came out of the ground and took him.
I had
and
him wrapped
these-
in. I had him wrapped in vines, and he just no longer there.
And he kidnapped, I guess is the best word, these young dragons and was mind controlling them, but they're free now and they want to help us.
Dragons want to help. That would be great to have some dragons on our side. But
Yeah, they want him
what-
dead.
What happened to Eardo?
We don't know. He
I just
disappeared.
told them.
He disappeared.
I mean,
I
you
just
said
told him that dark flames
Oh,
came up
yeah.
and he was
I meant-
gone.
I heard that, but sorry, I'm tired. Even though it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm always tired.
don't know where he went though. But dark flames can't be good.
No.
Don't know where he
No.
came from. Don't know where he went.
Might as well call him Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, whoops, didn't mean to move that.
Oh, they got my reference.
No, we got it.
I actually didn't at first.
I just wasn't going to acknowledge it.
Do you mention the Fiend
Oh.
King?
Yeah, the dragons said that he's been going on about the Fiend King.
Oh, great. We'll have to mention that to the Guildmaster in Westwind as well.
Hmm. Ooh, do we get to go join in the battle in Westwind?
That'd be interesting.
That would require a little bit of a retcon, but if you want to, I can do that.
I mean, it would
We
really
come
need a
running in at the
retcon.
end of the battle.
Yeah, we just show up
Yeah,
late.
2 dragons.
Already traffic.
With two
We got
dragons.
lost.
Yeah, with 2 dragons in it. But then you would have to bring in more cultists, and you'd have to have Erdo pop in. And...
Well, it's nice that we have a
We'll
couple.
give him ideas.
It's nice to have a couple of dragons to help us out, but now we don't know where to find Eardo because I'm sure he won't come back to that swamp.
Anybody have a
Probably not.
location spell?
We could find a cleric and see if we can get someone to locate him.
Did I happen to, like, steal in any of his scales with my vines while I was beating him up?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. Do we have any of his blood on us? Could we use that to...
You have some of his blood on your sword, maybe mixed in with Drake and Dragon blood.
Yeah, mine would also be mixed because I hit that one.
I didn't hit him at all, so...
Oh.
I punched him a couple times. Probably have all this blood all over my fists.
Well, let's, we have a very damaged tavern to repair. I guess we should get started.
Sounds like a
on
job for some adventurers.
That. Yeah, we should get started on that.
Yeah, you should.
Well,
Hey, at least it didn't burn down. Someone was
yeah, thank you for
able
that.
to put the fire out.
Thank you for that. And thank you for trying to get Eardo and almost succeeding.
Yeah, he
Thanks
was
for-
almost dead.
Guess we'll head back now. When, as Van and some more adventurers come up, she says, "That looks like everybody."
Did any of y'all find Eardo? What? They came up late. They don't know. They
There.
could have found him after. We don't know.
I gave you the sigh. Van says, "No, we didn't find him, but you seem to have found a couple of dragons?" And Unlee gives him the Cliff Notes version. I'm not talking to myself. And
You
I'm
know,
not-
that's sometimes what DMs have to do.
Yeah, but I'm not doing it here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, 2 beautiful green dragons.
Emerald dragons. I mean, they are,
Green, emerald.
they are technically green, but their classification is emerald. Green dragons are evil and poison.
2 beautiful emerald dragons.
I don't think Bren's going to know the difference.
Alright, well, I think that's a good
Yeah.
place to end. Did, what was it, 2.5 hours? It's decent. Or did you want to do
Was-
something?
Was it 2.5? I don't know.
We started a
um,
little after
2.5.
2:30.
Yeah. Oh, we aren't going to actually go after Erdo? We're going to end it there? We're just going to cliffhanger?
Yeah, cliffhanger.
Oh, almost got him. Have fun. It's like that State Farm commercial with the guy dangling the dollar bill.
You almost
got
got
a
it.
500.
You almost got it.
You almost got it. You almost got it.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Alright, well, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for playing. Everybody say their goodbyes and we'll get out of here.
Have a good one.
Yep, have a great one.
Their goodbyes, and we'll get out of here.
Start a raid. Got 6 seconds before to let me click right now because I waited too long to start it.
How dare you?
Yes, I know. Raid now.
Bye,
How dare
everybody.
you.
Go.